goes the siding.
Let's leave this on for the moment.
Oh yeah?
Rock that thing off there.
Oh yeah? All right, so here's where we got to yesterday. It's me and my old buddy Trav. We're not the fastest workers when we work together, but it's nice to catch up. Anyhow, the railing posts are going on. I still have to put another board on the front here. I'm just waiting for the ice to melt. Oh, it looks like it's pretty much done. Gotta love building in the really early spring. It's slippery. So anyhow, the stairs are finally in the garbage. And those posts are getting connected. Nice, are getting connected into the framing. It's getting blocked. So we've got them bolted. So got a bunch of those to put up. Yeah, this will be a nice little deck here. And get moving. Working out in the snow. Very soggy. Everything's starting to melt. So I have the first stair stringer in. So I always put them on. I test fit them, make sure everything's proper and level and the right height. And I've traced it out now on the other two. And just like that, we have stairs.
We have stairs! It's happening, honey!
Well, that's a problem. So I wanted to leave this overhang. So I cut the step into that. So the deck's all done. And the soffit started to go up. It was pretty chilly this morning, so instead of getting out and starting to cut wood that was all covered in ice, I figured I'd let it warm up, and I put the aluminum soffit up. It turned out nice, so I got it enclosed on this side too, so it's meets code. And yeah, it's pretty much exactly like the front one, just a little larger. Well, it's happening. It's time to say goodbye to Dolores. What better time and place to unceremoniously say goodbye to our dearest Dolores. Maybe one day someone will find her. Goodbye, sweet Dolores. Well, we've had a few really awesome warm days here. A lot of snow has melted, so I'm putting these up today here. My smoke alarms. The 3-in-1s have carbon monoxide as well. The 2-in-1s are just a strobe and smoke. They look something like that when installed. And those are going up because the electrical inspector is here tomorrow. So I just need to make sure those are done so I can pass my final inspection. Okay, so those are the ones for upstairs. Those are the remaining ones for down here. 6 in total, $800 of smoke alarms. But, you know, if it saves a life, it's worth it, right? Here. All my siding is here. It's all put in various piles. My lights are up, and all the rigid foam is done on the whole building. Oh, there's a couple little birds up there. They think they can come back in. So, siding is able to be started as soon as the inspector signs off on the foam. Well, as you can see, the foam is all done. Inspector passed that. Look at the vinyl shakes up on the gable end in the front. Started a bit of the siding on the bottom here. Outside lights up. Electrical is passed today. Occupancy is passed today. You can see the soft fascia is almost done. Got a couple little chunk back there to put on. Just show you here in the back. In the back here, you can see the needs the fascia put up still. Otherwise, all the lights are up. Deck is complete. The windows have been wrapped. The doors have been wrapped. So basically all we do here is we just break up the aluminum, put it around the door, a couple of roofing nails at the top, and then the siding. Jay will cover all that. Well, I have this floor. This is a stable temperature resistant flooring. It's a nice gray color for out in this porch here. And I'm just using the, what is it, Zinsser cover stain over all this paneling. Stinky stuff, but it's gonna look pretty good in here actually. And then put the rest of the OSB down the floor. I ran out, I just gotta go grab some from my shop. Put the OSB down the floor and I can install that flooring today after the primer's done. All right, so all the casing is done now. Upstairs, downstairs, everywhere. It all looks pretty good. I just have to run all the baseboard now, which is a lot quicker than all the casing. It was a day off today because it started snowing, and it is April 13th today. So it was a bit crappy out, cold, snowing. So took a time out, but we will show you. We're down to just a little bit of siding left there in the boxes. Oh yeah, it's gross out here today. And there. So the only thing left to do for the siding is this back here. Got our downspouts on. And right here. That is it. So done with the Genie Boom. That goes back tomorrow. And yeah, all the downspouts and pipe are all on, as you can see there and there. I gotta bend a piece of flashing for there. There's like a little lip. So there's gotta be a piece of flashing on the wall that comes down, out, down over that. That's not a big deal. And then the outside is done besides a raking and cleanup. I gotta run the baseboard still and the base shoe up the stairs. This needs to be painted. And then all the trim needs a final brush coat of paint. So, you know, a day or two doing that. Cranking the tunes and painting. Typical random fashion. And out here needs one more coat of, or 2 coats of paint. Sorry, so I might do that tomorrow. I'm thinking tomorrow do this and put a first coat on all the baseboard. I guess I'll check the weather in the morning and see. I'm trying to work outside, obviously, whenever possible, but unfortunately, we haven't had a lot of real nice warm weather yet. So we haven't really had much of a melt. Like the snow is mostly gone, but not all the way gone, which is good for flooding, bad for building. And the last thing to do is leave the key for the new owner.